Welcome to Live from London. Today we're in King's Cross talking to people about the common cold.
How often do you get a cold?
Very, very rarely.
Not very often, actually. I might have one once a year.
Probably just once a year, yeah, not for very long, luckily.
I do get them a few times a year probably. Even as you said cold, I got my tissue out and started wiping my nose. I don't actually have a cold, but I had a cold, I think, was it last year? And it took me almost 5 months to get over.
Why do you think some people get more colds than others?
I think most people get the same amount of colds and sniffles, but some people react to them worse than others.
I don't get colds that often, really. Maybe once a year. Yeah, generally I usually get like one a year, I'd say, maybe twice. But I feel people usually get colds maybe because they're not eating well, so their immune system's just not that great. And they're not looking after themselves properly. That's generally reasons why. Yeah.
I have about one or two, but one, like, big one. But, like, my mum gets colds a lot, but I think it must just be more, like, immune system. And if you just take medication, then I think sometimes I like to not take medication and let it naturally go, and then I think that's better sometimes.
What's the worst thing about having a cold?
The reaction of other people to you.
Just not feeling yourself and, not being yourself and thinking, oh God, I got to come into work and have these meetings and write stuff and I just want to be in bed. Worst thing.
What do you think?
I agree. Not being 100%. Just your head's not clear, the runny nose.
Oh, just the way it feels, and you're just really tired and you just want to stay home and do nothing.
Having a really runny nose and not having tissues with you is really difficult. And like if you're sort of in a class or something like that, you can't ask someone for a tissue, so you've just got to like sit there sniffing, like whilst everyone's silent. That's kind of bad.
Yeah, having like a runny or blocked nose. And then also just feeling really like you can't talk to people because then you constantly think something's wrong with your face.
What do you do to make yourself feel better when you have a cold?
Well, I usually, watch TV or an old film.
Red wine.
Have some Lemsip or some tea, something like that. Relax, keep warm, have a nice hot bath. That's a good thing to do. Some soup.
I just like to lie on the sofa and not move under a blanket.
I asked my mum to make me some honey lemon tea, which is great. I have lots of fatty foods, which is really great too. Like all my, comfort foods, and generally just have a rest and lie down in bed.
Yourself?
Rest, lie down, take it easy, hot toddy, that sort of thing. Yeah.